Hey guys, it's me, Blackout Blonde, blogging for Fiesta Frog. I recently did an article about how guys should pick up girls at parties, and so now I'm going to do a video blog, 10 turn-ons from girls to guys, kind of similar about how to pick us up, how to talk to us, turn us on. First off, I'm in my dorm room, so I apologize. Don't pay attention to all this stuff going on behind me. And second off, Fiesta Frog requested that I come up with 10 of these, and I have 8. So that's where this kind of becomes interactive. I'm going to tell you guys my first 8, and then hopefully we can get enough shares and likes, and some chicks can help us come up with the last 2. So the first 5 turn-ons are kind of generic, kind of behavioral, simple stuff, and then the last 3 are more specific to me, but I'm sure you guys can appreciate them and learn from them. So the first thing I have on this list, by the way, if I look down, I'm looking at my list, I'm not averting eye contact and being weird. The first one I have is charisma and character. So basically, not every guy is going to be super charismatic and just be like, center of attention, crazy outgoing, but every person is themselves and every person is a character. So, just be who you are and own it. If you're funny, be funny. If you're sweet, be sweet. Don't be fake and don't come across as kind of like a clone maybe of all your other buddies. Just be you, and it's going to be attractive to us if you're being realistic. So that's really simple. The next thing I have is attitude. I sound like a probably elementary school teacher, like have a good attitude, but I also put a little dash next to this one, and I just put /interest. So basically, have a good attitude when you're talking to girls. Be interested in them. If you're not interested in me, don't come up and talk to me, because there's going to be other guys that are. And so if you come up to me and you're a dick, I'm probably just going to walk away. The next thing I have is appearance, and I'm not like super superficial. This just means like hygiene, attire, basically like some scruff is hot, but if you come up to me and you look like Teen Wolf, maybe I'm going to walk away. And also attire, like if you're quirky and you want to wear a Ninja Turtles shirt to the bar, go right ahead, but kind of look presentable. I don't need like all Brooks Brothers, dudes, but like look presentable, look like you want to go out and talk to a girl, don't look like you just rolled out of bed. Same with hygiene, have good breath, good, personal kind of your bubble. Yeah. Friends. This is kind of a weird thing to say, is like your friends turn me on, but it's kind of true. Guys that have good relationships with their guy friends are so much more attractive than those who don't. It's kind of like when a guy treats his mom good. It's like when you see a guy and all of his buddies and they're all like laughing and having a good time and they have all these inside jokes. It's fun. You're like, I want to know him. He looks fun. I'll be with him. So that's cool. And then the fifth thing I have, kind of the generic last one, is brains. Yeah, guys don't typically dumb themselves down as much as girls do, but if you're smart, lead with it. Don't be afraid. I go to a pretty sufficiently okay school. I go to SU, so if I'm at a bar or a party and a guy comes up to me and I'm like, "What's your major?" and he's like, "Oh, I'm an engineer." It's like, "Well, good for you." So, lead with that. If you're smart, don't be afraid. You're not going to scare me away, personally. Um, Next, I have eye contact, and I'm not like your mother and just like being weird and annoying. It's just so true. If you're gonna go up to a girl and hit on them, don't avert your eyes. It's like sketchy. It's like, first off, my eyes are up here. Second off, look into them. It's not that hard. I don't need like you to be gazing at me like we're already in love, but if you're like sketching out and looking all around, it's kind of weird, and I don't really like that. Next, I have attentiveness. I wrote this in my last article, but kind of like be aware, be attentive to the girl that you're hitting on. If you see that her glass is empty, offer to get her another drink. If she's saying, "Oh my God, it's so warm in here," be like, "Oh, we can step outside if you want." Just be attentive to her and her needs. And it kind of goes along with interest, but like act interested, act attentive. Next, I have appreciation, which just means kind of like if I say something, like I crack a joke or, like I make a funny comment, appreciate it. You don't have to laugh at my stupidness, even though most guys do. Just show the girl that you're, hitting on that you appreciate her and that it's kind of a turn on if you're like into it. If you're into what we say and oh, I appreciate that you're in new house or that you are in this house or that you do this. It's cool. That's a big turn on. So I just gave you guys my 8 and I need 2 more. So like this video, share this video, comment below with your thoughts, and follow my personal Twitter. It's @shameless ATSU, shameless @SU, and my personal blog blackoutblonde.wordpress.com. Thank you.